So this incident happened in Halloween. So mixed martial arts fighter Khai Wu was standing up for a boba shop owner from a customer who was demanding sushi from a boba shop. And just remember, boba tea, that is from Taiwan, not Japan. Just as a reference. In the video posted on November 12th by journalist John Hyon Ko, so the customer, who has been blurred out for privacy reasons, had been heard speaking to the boba shop owner, condensing away, yelling at him for not selling sushi. Obviously, not understanding that sushi and boba is two different Asian things that are not related in any single way. There's sushi, Japan, boba, Taiwan. It's that simple. So apparently the customer is intoxicated. And the customer says the owner does not speak English. However, Khai Wu steps in and says that the owner speaks perfect English and told the customer to step out before things would possibly turn violent. Because some customers, if they don't get what they want, they have a hissy fit and make things worse than it already is. So Khai Wu, he steps in and defends the boba shop owner. So apparently this happened on Halloween night when Khai Wu and his friends were out for their bubble tea drinks. And Khai was very concerned about because people were out there enjoying their dinners and in that restaurant. Is that navy blue guy starts getting loud and disrespectful, saying that he doesn't understand what the manager is saying and wants someone to speak English, even though the managers can speak English just fine. And I asked him to step outside, talking because the restaurant was full of families enjoying their dinners. I was handled verbally, and navy blue guy left the premises. All shortly after then, some cops came by later. Let's continue help and work together during these times. So, and this video ended up going on Twitter, and for admiration for Khai Wu's actions and their thoughts on the incident. So many of them praised and for handling the incident peacefully, because like one person said, one fella didn't know how to handle that quiet, measured confidence, perfectly dealt with, and another person, MMA matchmaker Rich Chu, that Khai is a good dude. He could have hurt this guy bad, handled like a true martial artist. Although some people argued that Wu should have physically attacked the customer and left his face unblurred in the video. And Khai responded in a statement saying, I understand people make mistakes or sometimes say things without understanding how it may hurt or affect others. I blurred the Navy blue guy out because this isn't a cancel him type thing. So, no, just to be nice and not to turn things into violent. So he was being considerate of the guy's privacy and didn't want people targeting the guy because he understands everyone makes mistakes. But and then he's also had a lot of people like, oh, I would have done this. I would have knocked him out. Post his face online. And then he said, I think in society we've lost a lot of empathy. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. If I had jumped the gun, this situation could have been a lot worse. We could have smashed windows. People would have been hurt. I think people need to be more empathetic. So, since his face is blurred out, it is unclear if he, But making the assumption that, just because he's Asian, he can't speak proper English, that kind of stereotypical, racial stereotypical stuff is, not acceptable. And, because, me, I'm Asian. And I speak Asian language, like Korean, perfectly fine. And I speak English. Although I did learn French in school, that was not really my strong point. I know some people who speak English more than Korean. I know people who speak Korean more than others, and I know a person who speaks Chinese a lot, and some Asian people can really balance it out. When out in public they speak English, but they at home or maybe at a gathering with other people who know how to speak that certain Asian language, or maybe of the same, from the same country background as they are from. They also, can also speak the specific language. So. And people really need to just understand this kind of stuff. That just because you're like of a certain racial background, and don't make assumptions that they can't speak certain language, like can't speak this language or can't speak it very well. And this doesn't just happen in English-speaking countries. I mean, a person from another country that speaks English or another language goes to another country that speaks a language they don't know, and if they try to speak that language, and then if they they'll sometimes get judged for not be able to speak that language properly. Say they immigrate there, or they have a workers visa or temporarily staying there for a while. So yeah. So in situations like this, when people are targeting, such as this happens mostly with Asians. Remember, please step up for Asian, and make sure be reasonable like Khai Wu did, and don't try to reason with the person. Don't physically attack them, or just verbally, calmly talk, and and of course, always step in. and yeah, call if the police if you need to, and yeah, and also notify the local Asian support groups. Yeah, Asians, we do need a lot of support. Yeah, unfortunately, it's still worse than it already was pre-coronavirus. And of course, with coronavirus stuff blaming it on Chinese, and then also for people making assumptions that uh, people who look Chinese carry and started the virus, although there's no scientific proof of that. And just people who just think Asians don't belong in North America. So yeah, please support us. And it doesn't always have to be like an Asian person. You can also step up for like a person who is like maybe a European who doesn't speak English but another language, like maybe German, French, or Spanish or something like that. Doesn't matter. Yeah. No. Stop this assumption making about people, and stop being racist, and be respectful to other people and calmly do it.